Hi, everybody. My name's Dwayne, and online everybody calls me Buck. So, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's Buck's Getting Fit. Basically, I've been a fat ass my entire life. Well, okay, high school I was thin because or in shape and stuff because I played football. Other than that, I've been fat. As soon as I hit college, eating pizza all the time, sitting on my ass, being an artist. Woo, you know, and yeah, I put on a shitload of weight. I went from 210 in high school to at my heaviest I was 426. Um, and a while ago, and I actually lost weight, lost like 126 pounds, and then for the last 3 years I just slowly gained it back, not really caring what I ate whatever I wanted. Went to the gas station and got pizza 3 times a day and hot dogs and chips and Snickers bars that are like 800 calories for one freaking serving. By the way, uh, I will be swearing a lot in this, so if you need to cover your virgin ears, I apologize, but I'm very passionate about what I do. So, and it comes out in my words. So, yeah, there you go. Um, but yeah, so over the last 3 years, I put on about 50 pounds. So I was up at 356. Um, and then my whole world changed, and I realized that I didn't want to be a fat fuck anymore. Um, I wanted to do something about it because I turned 42 um, 21 days ago. Okay, 23 days ago, sorry, because it's the 24th now. And I'm on the downward slope of life, I guess you could say. So I wanted to actually get in shape so that I could do stuff that I've always wanted to do that I just was like, oh, I'm too fat. I can't do this. You know, you can't go bungee jumping. You can't go skydiving. You can't go on a goddamn zip line. And I live in the fucking hills, and zip lines are like a huge thing here, and I can't do it. Can't have the fucking breath to walk up a goddamn mountain. Hiking is huge here, and I can't do it. So I decided that I wanted to lose weight. I had to make a change in my life because of everything else. I was feeling sad and depressed and basically miserable. So I decided to do this. And luckily, one of my friends, her name's Linda, um, I've known her for years. She's become a personal trainer. And she told me that if I really wanted to lose weight, that she could help me. But she's in Canada and I'm in Ohio, so it's kind of hard to, make that work as far as like her bitching at me and making me freaking do everything I was supposed to do. But I'm determined and I'm dedicated. When I freaking decide I'm going to lose weight, I do it. At least until I get bored, and then I move on. I mean, I can't help it. It's just me. You might be wondering why I look like I'm freaking death warmed over, sweat dripping off me and shit. Because it's 2:45 in the morning, and I'm dedicated enough that I went for a walk at 1:30 because that's what you're supposed to do every day is go for a walk for an hour, you know? So even though I had other shit to do all day and all this other shit, I decided that I was going to get in my walk, and I do it every day, no matter what. Okay. Now I do take weekends off sometimes. Anyways, so the diet I am doing right now is actually pretty crazy. It's not hard. It's it's called the Slow Carb Diet, and honestly, at first I thought it was like this Atkins thing because I did Atkins before and I lost a shitload of weight. But it was like as soon as I ate a freaking donut, I was, you know. So this one, you're eating, basically you're eating like a caveman. One of my friends told me that it's like the paleo diet, which, yeah, it is. Except for the thing is that you get your carbs not just from vegetables, you get them from beans. And because they're slow digesting carbs that'll last you through the day and won't get you into you know uh, sugar rush and then dead. There's no sugar, no dairy, no cheese, none of that dairy shit, no wheat, no bread, nothing. You're basically eating as if you were a caveman walking on the freaking Sahara or whatever, the range of things, hunting deer and eating what you caught and grabbing vegetables and eating them as you go, and you throw in beans for it too. And yeah, it's actually working pretty good. I've been doing it for, I would say, 18 days. And I got on the scale this morning and I went from 356 and a half to 331 and a half in 18 days, which is, 23, 24 pounds. So, yeah, it's working good. Now listen, there's a lot of fat people out there, and I'm a fat guy. So, I mean, I had a friend who told me that I wasn't fat, I was just a little overweight. No, I'm a fat fuck, okay? And there's a lot of you out there. And to be honest with you, you can't be happy, okay? Sure, putting that donut in your mouth or eating McDonald's or eating any of this other bullshit, you might be happy for a little bit. But to be honest with you, you're miserable. Sitting on your ass, playing with your computer or whatever, playing video games, your belly's out to here, catching your food and shit. Believe me, I've been there, okay? Feeling miserable, feeling sorry for yourself, like you're never going to get to do anything. You may never even get a girl because of it, or a guy, or whatever the hell you want, depending on who you are, okay? This is easy. You can get off your butt and go for a walk for an hour, okay? And eat, okay? You're eating meat, vegetables, and beans, and drinking water. Get rid of the fucking soda. Get rid of all that shit. And then it just starts falling off. It's amazing, okay? And I know I sound like a fucking infomercial, but you know what? This is my blog, and I'm going to fucking make this work. And this is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to let people know what I'm doing, and that's what I'm doing. So you eat. As soon as you get up, and within an hour of getting up, you eat. And it's a small meal. Like I have 3 egg whites and a full egg with Canadian ham or Canadian bacon, or like I get these little pork chops and I cut them up and then do all this other stuff. I cut them up and I put them in there. And I mean, I've created crazy concoctions. The first meal of the day should be protein because that's what's going to fill you up, keep you going, and make you feel good. And then every 2.5 hours you eat. You don't eat a lot. So yeah, if you don't eat every 2.5 hours, you're starving yourself. And then you get into this thing where your body thinks you're going to, you're in starvation mode, and it'll like shut down and stop burning fat and stuff. And sometimes you'll get into, I guess it's called ketosis. I don't know. Basically, you're burning all this fat and stuff. Makes your breath stink, sweat stinks horribly, all this other shit. And you don't want that. Do it right. You start following it. At first, you're thinking, God, I can't fucking do this. There's no way. This is impossible. I can't believe I actually have to cook. I can't just go to McDonald's or Burger King or something like that. And you know what the best thing about it is? If you do it right, you can go to Chipotle and, get rid of no rice, no cheese, no sour cream, but you can jack up on everything else. Avoid corn. No corn, nothing like that. Guacamole's good. It's all rock and roll. And you can eat there. And the other thing is, once a week, you get a cheat day where you can eat whatever you want. But I'll tell you what, after 2 weeks, you're not even going to want to eat. I had a little sliver of cake and I almost threw up because of the sugar. And it was like that. Okay, so you're not even going to want to eat sugary stuff. You're not going to crave the donuts. You're not going to crave that shit. Okay, and you got to remember, you got to do this for you. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing this for me. And you got to do it for you, because you're not going to be able to do it if you're doing it for somebody else, because you have to have a little bit of dedication to make sure you get your walks in every day. Okay. And then once you start getting your walks in every day and you start losing weight, you're going to start wanting to do it more. And when you start wanting to do it more, you're going to start wanting to do other stuff, and it's going to just melt off of you. I mean, you're just going to be like, holy shit, I can't believe this is working. Okay. So, yeah. So, next vlog, excuse me. I'm old. I'm 42 years old. So, I'm not all that techno lingo. No, I'm kidding. I am very techno lingo. I've been in the internet business for 30 years, 20 years. So I'm good. But yeah, so, the next vlog, I will, talk about food, talk about workouts, different things. If you've got a cell phone, preferably a smartphone, there's an amazing app I'll talk about the next time. And we'll go from there. and hope you enjoyed. Tell your friends. Hopefully this is going to be funny. Like I said, this is the first time I ever did this, so we'll see how it goes. I'm going to edit it a little bit. But yeah, you know what? Hopefully we'll keep rocking, and if you like it, subscribe, like, whatever. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your enemies, whatever. Tell anybody you can. Would like to get a little bit of attention to this. That would be amazing. So yeah, I will talk to you later. See ya.